So if we take the first line of that prayer, may all my speech and idle talk be mantra. What power have we already have invested within us? If we have that power of speech, and if it can be mantra when we speak. And to think of how that makes us human as well as spiritual beings. So we have that ability and we have that potential and we have that responsibility to use what we have wisely. The interesting thing about service is to think of how your speech could be of service, how it could be of selfless service. So when we say a prayer, it goes out. You have to think about it. If we chant a mantra, where does it go? We're dedicating it to a list of people who are in need. So where is that power and where does it go? And how does it go? How does our intent bring that forward as an offering? The interesting thing about knowing something is that you become responsible for it. It's like you've learned how to read and you're not going to forget. If you learn how to chant and work with the mantra, you know something. So you're responsible for that knowledge. So what are you going to do? How are you going to use it? So as you go through, you're coming to many symbols that are seals that you open in your life, telling you who you are, what you know. And it's interesting to think of selfless service. The word service could be a ritual that's taken place in a sacred place, like in a church or a temple. You come to service. And so if you brought that into your work life, what would that mean? What would it be? What dance would it be? What words would it be? What actions would it be that would bring it to another place, to service, to a way of approaching your work? So would it be work? What would it be? Another word for service was that it would be taking care of the needs of a community. So you would serve a community of people. You would serve a community to keep it alive and well, and what was needed to be done there. And often we say we have to have the priority of what the ashram needs, not our own individual needs, but what the ashram needs. And it's surprising how the ashram speaks to us. Some things just aren't done. They're not on the priority list. The ashram needs something else right away. Sometimes we don't have enough people. So the ashram is saying, this is all you can do. And when you begin to listen to the ashram, and you begin to listen to yourself, what is it that you need to do? You have this opportunity to step into the temple of your being, into the altar, to make sure that each day that it's cared for and looked after, shined and flowers are put there, candles are lit. You begin to engage with that part of you that everyone has, in a safe place where people actually talk about their dreams and their spiritual aspirations and the difficulties they're having and how they're getting over them, and how they're growing, how they're speaking, and how the words are healing. So that responsibility belongs to everyone as you begin to know things. But all of you came from all different directions to know and to learn and to grow and to keep on, because it's a process, a very exciting one. And each step is exactly what you need and is a victory at that place. So we can hope for, liberation or whatever. But each day there's a little spot of that you have to hold, because that is what you could take in for that day. That's what you can offer back. So the quality was one of the things Swami Radha said was very spiritual, is doing quality work, bringing quality into everything you do. And you become a quality person, qualified to do service. So gratitude, as we started with, to come back to that place of recognizing just how much we've been given to get us to this place. So, be all my speech and idle talk be mantra. And take that image of who you're speaking to, that part within you that you want to develop and bring forward into your life. That part that gives you that light, that gratitude to come forward and make everything you do an offering. So thinking about that as we're doing the prayer, so coming into a comfortable position, an awareness of the body that you have, the mystery and beauty of this body, the strength and the flexibility, and all the things that have worked and are working, all the people that helped you get to this place, the gratitude for what you've been given. And expressing that gratitude is another offering. So we offer the prayers for people on the prayer list, your families and friends, your work, and the learnings that are coming to you as you get to know that place of wisdom. O Divine Mother, may all my speech and idle talk be mantra, all actions of my hands be mudra, all eating and drinking be the offering of oblations unto thee, all lying down prostrations before thee. May all pleasures be as dedicating my entire self unto thee, and may everything I do be taken as thy worship. O Divine